talking about you tonight, just do what you do. Keep on doing what you do, don't let nobody hold you down. Baby, me feel the things that you do.
Lucky boy.
One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. I like a lot of things on my mind, I don't know what to do. Plenty in my head, I don't know what you want to do. Baby, I want drink, I want go in the room there. Today you know that me and you, so we Easter. Freestyle, Easter, Richard. Today me and you, pal, we Easter. Una. I want to know your una, I want put ring on your finger. Una. I want to know your una, I want be your una. Go down low and touch your toe. I won't let go, baby. Break your back for me. Me feel you, baby. Love you. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby.
I want to see you down like you're bending for prayer. I want to see you down like scratching your legs. The kind of thing you do with my mind, the thing you do ain't to net. The other things you do, I want to take all my share. They making me the sweat, man, you the best. How will you do, till I say give me more fire, go fear no fire. Place upon me, get I pray you don't tire. Give me more fire, go fear no fire. Put upon me, get I pray you don't tire. Hit the man, go like my shorty. That big blow, I will see you rock your body. Hit the man, go, that's my shorty. You too nasty, your body love me.
One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby. One slow, go down baby. Break your back, I won't go there baby.
I want to know for the things that you doing if it costs in the morning. I want to know the thing that you doing where it lasts till the morning time. I want to know the thing that you doing if it costs in the morning. I want to know the thing that you doing where it lasts till the morning time. Are you ready? Go down, baby. I like to see you one when you step on the beat. Sit, I make you stand on your feet. And you getting legendary, you even won't call for sleep. I make it dance, be rocking it. Don't show all your style because I'm watching it. Shake your boo when for baby, I grabbing it. To let me and you the two, we locking it. However that
one slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby.
Yeah, I'm on set ready. Blessings on blessings, you're calling blessings. These my blessings can all be touching. I know my level, my man, don't stress me. The puppy bless me, so I'm here to party. I want war, you're a zombie. I want body, I crawl, you're a zombie. Batten up, bring your yellow zombie. I got a party, people dancing, you're a zombie. Sanko, me, I want to do it like Paco. Waiter, bring the liquor. Me a poor man, someone spend the paper. Waiter, bring the liquor. Me a poor man, someone spend the paper. I said nobody, I want party. I want you to go down low. I want you to find it slow. Mama, you rock the show. I'm ready to spend some more. And I'm gonna, you know, sit down, I'm gonna check it. See, I see no time for check. Man, I want you to dance like you ready, don't care. And do the dance for the zombie set. It's me and you, mama, no more stress. I want to dance, I feel myself. I want war, you're a zombie. I want body, I crawl, you're a zombie. Batting up, bring a jealous zombie. Got a party people dancing, jealous zombie.
We don't go teach your face, all the children want a photo. Yeah, that do or die when they shake around. You know, when no bless me, they papa bless me. Yes, why bless me? You cannot stop me. Your money can never go low. You say they have, but no heaven low. Papa, your man on papa. Ragaza, no removing the star. I bless you, first go up, the transformer. My blessing full of respect.
And blessing follow rest bear. That's our Trill. It's Trill singing our song. We then Dench and or Denji, whatever it is, Dench. We want to say thank you for coming. We have two. We have this is our second stream today. The first stream we had a correspondent report, and then now I'm created the other stream for us to go into our discussion. We have Reverend S.T. Salif. He's already here in the background, and I will be bringing on shortly. We also expect Sekou to be here, and so if Sekou comes, and we want Arthur Solo and Mr. Gay, and they all come, will be good, and so. And then we will be able to participate in all of what we are doing here. I want to say thank you for joining us today. I really do want to say that we are happy that what I want to discuss today is very is something that we want to. There are a lot of appointments that are still going on, and I saw an appointment, and I don't know why it is like that, but it's completely different from. I think some people have been changed again. Let me see if I can just go to the Executive Mansion website and then confirm that, because it looks like the Justice Minister designate. It looks like there's a new appointment, and the Justice Minister designate now is supposed to be going to Labor Ministry. So I don't know how this thing is being done by Joseph Boakai. I just really don't know. So first of all, let me just read this whole list of people that were just appointed recently. We have William. Prince, please come. Okay. I don't know if you want to go for Brazil, the brain here. Yeah, the school.
Let me get my card and I believe then.
Okay. So, what I'm saying, let me bring the Executive Mansion website on here so we can look at it together. It is very interesting. A lot of people are being appointed, and that is good. Let me not criticize it. I like the fact that the president is taking these things seriously, which is good, and so I do agree with the appointment. That's what the president wants, and that's what he's doing. That's fine. So the appointment that just happened today, just came out today, February 13th, Tuesday. This release just came up, and there were several appointments that were made today. If you see on the screen, if you can see it, that's fine. If you can't see it, I'm going to read it for you. So the appointments today include Mr. William K. Mulba, Deputy Inspector General for Administration, Liberia National Police. Anthony J. Nelson Freeman, Deputy Inspector General for Operation Liberia National Police. Simeon Frank, Deputy Inspector General for Crimes Services Police. Sadatu Reeves, Deputy Inspector General for Training and Manpower Development. We also have Councillor Oswald Toy. He is going to be our Justice Minister now. What is going on, people? What are we looking at? So Kopakura is no longer going to be justice minister. Is that what we are looking at? How many times they're going to be changing people from that justice ministry? The first time they brought Augustine Massacre, Councilor Augustine Massacre. Augustine Massacre was changed overnight. And Augustine Massacre is the chairman of the Unity Party team of lawyers. So they appointed him, they nominated him to the Ministry of Justice as the Attorney General and Justice Minister. They changed it, they put Kopakura. They changed it and they put Oswald Toy again. Smart lawyer though. Oswald Toy is now the new Justice Minister designate. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Wilmer Pay is going to the Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy, or Lands, Mines, or Ministry of Mines and Energy. We got Augustine Capel, the Deputy Minister for Post, Ministry of Post and Telecommunication. We have Charlene Taylor, Assisting Minister for Afro-Asian Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Patience Randa. We have Registrar General, Liberian Business Registry, Julius Dennis, Director General, Liberia Civil Aviation. Patrick Doe, Deputy Director for the Administration of National Security Agency, the NSA. Darlington Smith, Deputy Director General for Human Resource Management Civil Service Agency. And then we have Boakai Jaliba. He is the Vice President for Administration, National Oil Company. Oh, wow. I love Joseph Boakai about this. I love Joseph Boakai. You know, I like him for the fact that he is appointing people who actually their names were out there as people who were campaigning or advocates or people who were surrogates on the radio station, TV stations, on social media. Boakai Jaliba is one of those people. He was in the Panga, but I never hear Patrick Honor name here. And we have Al Hassan Fadike. Finally, he's in government. Finally, Hassan Fadike is in government. He is the Deputy Director for Operations at the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. Well, he is a correctional officer in America. But so furthermore, President Boakai has nominated Kopakura as the Minister of Labor. Look, this is funny. I don't get it. I don't know how President Boakai is doing this. To be honest with you, I don't know how he's doing this. But again, I am being vindicated every day. I don't know if Brother Selig is ready. I just see a dark background. If he's Brother Selig, if you're ready, then I want you to go come back on your video. Then I will bring you on. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's doing it.
I will be available in 5 minutes, sir.
Yes, okay, no problem. I don't know how you're doing it. They want justice ministry. It's changing hands. Now, I believe Kopakura is not going to get the kind of negative media that he had when he was nominated as justice minister. I believe people are going to cool up on him. Then definitely they're going to cool up because he's not in a sensitive position. The Ministry of Labor is not a sensitive position as compared to the Ministry of Labor and Ministry of Justice. So as Minister of Justice, he had too many negative press by action he may or may not have taken. And people accuse him of messing with his client money. And he was, quote unquote, allegedly disciplined by the Liberian Supreme Court, but the Committee on Ethics due to ethical violations by him. Unfortunately, he denied that he never did anything like that. And in fact, he made payment to the individuals. I saw receipts on other media institutions, newspaper that he shared or receipt with, that he was issued, that he paid the person money. But that, whether he clarified or not clarified, the big thing there was, he didn't get the job that he was nominated for, the Minister of Justice. I believe he wanted that Minister of Justice so badly. and I guess it was so bad for him. In fact, it was Prince Johnson's kind of choice that he goes there, recommended by Prince Johnson and others, and Jeremiah Kuhn, as their representation to the rescue train, right? To the rescue train. So, but what is interesting is the way they change people. I don't know how would you nominate? You send the name of Augustine Massacre as your minister designate. While the people are planning to plan a confirmation hearing for him, you change him and you nominated Kopokroa for the minister of justice. While the people are planning of confirming him, you change him now again to Oswald Toy. Oswald Toy is a decent lawyer. I mean, I know him. He's a decent lawyer, very smart guy. Yeah, he's a decent lawyer. But the problem is, when you do changes, then now they pick Cooper Crow from the Justice Ministry designation. Now they have designated him for the Ministry of Labor. Are you kidding for me right now? Why this enormous changes? Why wouldn't they make a decision that is? Why don't they check their decision before they put people out there? Vet the people. Make sure the decision you are making is the decision you want to make. Make sure that the decision you are making is the decision you want to make. But every 5 minutes, you change people. Every 5 minutes, you change people. And it's for me, it's getting annoying because I don't think it should be that way. I don't think it should be that way. We can't have a situation where every time you nominate people, then you come back and change it. Then you nominate people, then you come back and change it. It doesn't show any consistency. Yeah, it doesn't show any consistency. So my man will be coming here. We'll look at that very briefly. And then we don't have a lot of time here tonight. I was invited another place to be, but I want to make sure that we talk about this first before let me bring my man. Bro Salif, how you doing there?
Thank you, Mr. Jerry.
I know you were in the background. You heard me talking.
Oh, I was following you.
I
Great.
was reading the new list of nominees. My attention was drawn to just one position,
Yeah.
and that is the Minister of Justice.
Okay.
From the beginning, Augustine Massacre, who is the head of the Unity Party legal team.
Yep.
Unity Party have a bunch of lawyers that were representing them. He was the head lawyer. So the first person that he was nominated to serve as justice minister, and then after 2 days, they removed his name and they nominated Kopokroa.
Yeah.
And then now they have removed Kopokroa again. They nominated Kopokroa for Minister of Labor now, and they're bringing Oswald for Minister of Justice. I don't know if you see it the way I see it. Is there anything bad that you change people nomination? You just change it 2-3 times. Does it show any carefulness? Is it problematic? What's your take on that?
For me, it is problematic for me, because it
Right.
shows some elements of immaturity.
Yes,
It shows
absolutely.
some elements of disconnect. Not only immaturity and disconnect, but it shows some elements of non-communication.
Now you're talking
People
about
are not
immaturity.
communicating.
Now you're bringing me to think about so many things.
Yes, people. It shows a sign of non-communication. It shows signs of
Yeah.
immaturity. It shows a sign of disconnect, because if the people are in the room and doing things, because one of the things that I read is that disclaimer, I went to school with Joe Boakai Jr. I think I graduated from St. Patrick's High School, and I think he was 1 year behind me or 2 years, I don't remember. And so I met with VP Boakai when he was VP during the Ellen term, and a couple of times. And so, but every political party is a government in waiting.
Yeah.
And I repeat, every political party is a government in waiting. So by the time you go to the elections and the elections are over, you got like 1 month to prepare some of these things to start, putting thoughts together
Absolutely.
and start
Absolutely.
vetting people and doing this. But I heard that, VP Boakai's son is kind of practically running most of the show. He's kind of selecting who to be there. There should be a vetting team. UP should have gone to, set up a team that will vet all the candidates, take, make how we call it sustainable development. We say stakeholder mapping. So they should have done their nomination mapping, decided who will be where, who will, do what. And they should have started to handle proper vetting of those names to be able to come up conclusively to say, okay, this is this. But it shows a complete lack of immaturity. You send this name, withdraw this name, send this one. It's like we don't know what we're doing and we were not prepared to do what we're doing.
Absolutely. And what I mean, that's another thing we're going to be looking at. Where is John Mollo in all of this? This is something we're going to be looking at also. But you are right, because I think if anybody should be nominated, the vetting team
Mm-hmm.
supposed to do the list of the people they have vetted and go to the president and say, Mr. President, these are the people that we have for these positions. And then the president can okay that and they put it out and then it is respected. But for me, the way I see these changes that are happening, it looks like somebody is not happy with something. Like you said, if Joe Boakai Jr. is the one who is doing the vetting, it's bad for business.
No, not doing the vetting, but he's
I
the
mean,
one kind of running the show. He's not
yeah, running the
just
show. I mean, yeah,
yeah
I got you. I understand what
nominating
you're saying.
people. Yeah,
Not
to
doing the vetting per se, but he's the one deciding who goes to where.
yep.
Oh no, the people don't want that person. Oh, the person want the other person, and they listen to him. For me, it's bad for business because I
He should,
think it is a more interference into the governance system. He want to be a kitchen cabinet, he can be. That's fine.
yeah, but Joe Barker Jr. shouldn't even be close to that. Okay,
He
they
should
should
go close to that.
UP should have had their team in place. They knew they put in so much for the elections. That after the elections, former president, we are conceded from that date. That president, we are considered, they knew they were the next ruling party. Right there, they should have put together, okay, we have to make appointments. There are thousands of appointments we have to make. We can't, it's just like the company you work for, the company I work for. If we hiring, we have a team that does interview.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. We got
mm-hmm.
people in place that handle interview. I serve as the human rights commissioner with the city of Fargo. I'm the vice chair on that commission. And when we have vacancies, we needed to fill 5 seats. We selected, it's not everybody on the commission that made up the team to interview the candidates. We had our team to interview the candidates. We took so many applications, we put them through the process, we sat down, we vetted them, and we decided who we thought were the best people to, take certain seats. It's the same thing the UP should have done. They can't just say Joe Boakai Jr. send this name, they just do send name, withdraw names. I mean, it's kind
It
of
is.
nonchalant.
I
Yeah.
just feel so bad. The names I'm seeing on the executive management website, they appoint the nominees. I don't know whether they actually. I don't know whether the vetting. I still got issue with some of the names of people that they are putting there.
It's
Uh,
not just the nomination, Mr. Jeru. I think what I see the UP administration lack is they lack strategy. They need to get people that can handle strategy. They everything because I'm concerned. They came with so much promises. They want to rescue the country. When you come in with that, there's so much weight on your shoulders. You got to be able to do things methodically. You got to be able to process things. You can't just jump at things and do it. One of the big failure was the General Prince C. Johnson's nomination.
mhm.
If the proper things were being done, this
Yes,
shouldn't have been done.
exactly.
Now I listen to many other talk shows today, right? And yesterday, and I see them bashing the AFL women For me, I stand with those women 100%.
I do too. I do too.
100%, because in the first place, those women, they didn't just black road. And I want to ask anybody on any talk show, let them fill me in. When those women started their protest, did they black streets? No, they did not black street. They started peacefully. They started with their placards. What happened is governments around the world, they usually do not respond to peaceful protests. They only
Yeah.
respond to violence. When protests get violent, that's when they respond. When those people started the process, the government slapped them in the face. In the first
5
place,
days,
they
5
slapped them
times.
in the face. The
5
government is
times they
scared.
went to the Capitol building.
Yes.
The city. They went there with their placards and stood,
Yes.
and they were sinking, and nobody cares.
Nobody.
And the thing that it looked for me, it looked more disrespectful to the women when the women before once the man was nominated right away, they
Mhm.
came out and said this man is not the kind of person our husband and will want. This is they were speaking for their husband, and actually those were the voices of those men that were in the army, but they couldn't do it as the men in army because then it looked like a mutiny.
Mhm.
So they were saying, we do not want this man. He did this to our husband. He did this. He did. He's not a good minister. He came from chief of staff where he did bad things to our people. Now, when he goes to the minister of defense, he's going to be even more powerful. So we don't want him there. That's nomination stage. The president or his officials didn't intervene. They didn't call these women. They didn't discuss with them. Then the men went for confirmation. While they were in confirmation, they also staged a protest at the barrack, Edward Cassidy barrack.
Bien Cassidy, yeah.
Yeah, Bien Cassidy barrack. Then the people after the confirmation hearing, it took 2 days. Then they confirmed the men. They said, "Yeah, you are confirmed." So all this time, nobody had met with the women. So even the statement the president put out, brother, the men were talking past the woman. He was not talking to the women. He like I'm talking to you, but I'm talking past you. I'm not addressing you. We play the.
No. I mean, you 100% right. You know, I thought about it and I said, if I had the opportunity to talk to any of those people, what they did to those women were unfair. And now they want to try to rewrite the narrative to say, oh, they were. I even listened to Spoon. I listened to other people. They should identify their husbands. They should arrest their husbands. It's so childish, okay? Because these people decided, hey, listen, let me say this. The former Vice President Joy Howard Taylor, when she was being consecrated as a deacon in her church, I was part of that vetting process. We vetted them, we trained them, we did everything. I was part of it, okay? Because her pastor, Reverend Gadier Johnson, is a good friend of mine. So he invited me to be part of that team. We vetted them. When we're doing things, you also got to get testimonial from the community of these people to see if they are okay to occupy that spiritual office. So it's the same thing. You send this man's name, these women started protesting.
Right.
You ignore them, you dismiss their concern as a president. That was irresponsible. And then the Senate decided to slap them again by while they're protesting, say, we don't care about you. We will confirm him all the same.
Yeah.
The only responsible party in that whole saga was General Prince Johnson himself, because what did he do? When he saw the pressure, he said, for the sake of national security, so that this thing doesn't escalate and degenerate, I resign. He was the only responsible person. What he did was what President Boakai should have done, to withdraw his nomination. What he did was what Darius DeLong and his team should have done by putting a hold on his nomination until this process plays out. Is there an example? Yes, there's an example. The nominee for foreign ministry, Beslo Yanti.
Yes.
What happened? She took her whole group there. They entered the Senate chamber. Yes. They sat in the senator seat. What did they do? They put a hold on the nomination. They defer it to another time. Oh, so you wanted these women to also enter your chamber and sit in your seat before you could give redress to their case? So the government all around, they were very irresponsible.
They were very irresponsible. I really agree with you, because what happened, I don't know if Joseph Boakai is watching other. You know that Joseph Boakai is out of the country, right?
Joseph, no. Not only Boakai. Boakai is out. His vice president is out.
Yes. The vice president will not go in, we know about it, but Joseph Boakai will not trade, nobody knows about it. It was surreptitiously done. And those are the things.
The two of them cannot leave the country at the same time.
That's why we say, who is in charge now?
There is no strategy. Listen, if the UP brings me on as their strategist, they won't face all these problems. How can the president and the vice president be out of the country?
Yeah, and not only that, the president is leaving. Normally, when the president is leaving and saying, well, the president will be out of the country, so cabinet minister will be
and he's supposed to formally hand over authority to one of the cabinet ministers.
All ministers will coordinate with this person in consultation with the president. Nothing like that. Joseph Boakai just left the country overnight. No protocol, nothing. He just left.
It's irresponsible.
A private jet plane, and he also left. What are we dealing with here? I mean,
it's irresponsible.
Everything is just messing. I don't get it.
And then their press secretary thinks she can do government job from Facebook. I mean,
I swear to God, I don't know. I've been talking to things. I said it was going to be happening. This government was going to be a problem. I did all of that, but I didn't believe that it was going to come to this level. The level of this organization, we should point it out. The level of this organization, they don't have the strategy, how to proceed, how to deal with a public issue, how to deal with governance issue, and all of this thing we're talking about. John Molu, who raised thousands of dollars, he's not even in the picture. John Molu is not in the picture. They are doing all the appointment. I don't see a need.
Oh, but let's even go further. The National Party chairman is MIA.
No.
Luther Tapper is.
I want to they don't think Luther know enough book for him to occupy some kind of position.
He's out of the country right now.
Yeah, he's out. He left the country
unceremoniously.
All of them left unceremoniously.
It's a chaos.
We don't even know who's running the country right now. Maybe Joe Boakai Jr. is running the country. Maybe the Anthony Kesselly, who is a special assistant or deputy minister for administration, maybe he's running the country.
Oh, no. There's this is this minister, the minister for
Jacob Akoli?
No. Oh gosh. I just his name just slipped my mind. He's a close friend of PYJ. He's the one in charge. Oh, what's his name? Gosh, he's the minister for.
Wow.
Oh man, the name just slipped my mind. Yeah.
I wanted to. Anyways, when you remember, but the point I'm trying to make is, look, treat the Liberian people with some level of respect. The president has the right to go out anytime.
Yeah, but the Liberian people need to know.
Yeah, you need to tell her you are working for the people.
Yep.
When you are leaving, you tell us this person is in charge. All cabinet ministers coordinate with the person in consultation with the president. Fine, we can do that. We can deal with that person. You left surreptitiously, you didn't tell the people. Your vice president too left before you. So the two presidents we have, they are all out.
Yep.
We don't know who is the governor at this point of the country right now. This is complete, and I agree with you 100%, that this is complete disorganization and lack of strategy. How you deal with the public like that? Even the women issue, we're not even talking about the women issue now. We're talking about the governance process alone. How do you govern the people? What do you do? How you proceed? How do the people look at you and say, okay, we got suppose somebody come out tomorrow and the AFL, the way we're doing overthrowing now,
yes,
West Africa now, so cool. The government, the military can pass in between there and then seize power.
Of course, very easily.
And PYJ too, he's frustrated because they sideline him completely.
Yeah, but you see the whole thing. Here's the whole thing, right? The whole thing is a chaos, it's a mess. And I hope somebody is listening, right? I got good friends in the administration, and I told them, listen, I have been apolitical, but I think the country is at a crossroads right now. I want to come and help, and nobody will listen. The whole thing is a mess. It was probably 5 days after inauguration, when the chairman of the party He was the first person to lead protest. You remember when he led all the young people and said they should go to the president's house and protest after all they've been in poo water and all that. Why? Because his target was to get to NPA, and they did not send him to NPA.
They didn't
So
send
that
him
was
NPA. Then they
anchor.
sent his secretary to the LPRC. Oh,
Yeah.
really, guys? I'm the chairman here. You ain't send me nowhere. They'll send my secretary to that lucrative.
Mr. Gerald, watch this. Tell me in which countries the chairman of the party seek appointment. Ronald McDaniel was
They don't seek the appointment.
she's about going out now for the RNC.
Yeah.
The DNC chair, there's no appointment. How many other party chairmen? You the president of the party, you the chairman of the party. You should be working with the president to work on all these nominations. Why are you fighting for yourself and leading protests? It's wrong. At this time, as a party, you should be preparing. This is what Luther Tapper should have been doing at this time. At this time, Luther Tapper should be cooperating and collaborating with all those other collaborating parties.
He can be even more powerful.
More powerful.
Chairman. You can eat and nobody coming after you to talk about corruption. They can the government can support your party, all the finances coming through you. You have more power to meet the president. You got more leverage to talk with.
You got the leverage.
You got a lot of leverage. You don't need the national port authority. The reason why they need corporation because they know when they go there they will eat. They're all the one go there for.
The thing that Joe Boakai Jr. is doing is what Luther Tapper is supposed to be doing. He should be the kingmaker. He should be sitting in the background and vetting people and making recommendations. But he wanted position for himself. And only 5 days, barely 5 days into the inauguration, you're already agitating for this. What you're supposed to be doing, because the UP did not just win the elections. Different parties came together. So Luther Tapper's job was to be talking with these people, Prince White Johnson, and all these people. Listen, we will give you this certain percentage in the government leadership. Will do this, pacifying them. Let's be calm. Let's be patient. I have the ear of the president. I'm talking to him. He's going to do this for your side. He will do this for this other person's side. Start raising money, preparing for midterm election, because midterm election actually is a referendum on the ruling party.
On the ruling party.
So when you mess up in midterm, you already messed up, and then you've not even 1 month in office. All these protests, I hear another protest has been planned for JFK workers.
Yeah, and the students too. The students are planning a protest.
Yeah. So how do you start your administration with protest? And you got to get ahead of the curve. You got to be ahead of all these happenings. UP right now, they lack strategy, and they need a serious strategist, to bring on board. If I am the strategist for UP, I'm telling you, for 6 years, there will be no protest in Liberia. You just got to get ahead of it.
Treat the people ahead of it.
Yeah, treat the people
right now, the reason the students want to protest is because they want a definitive position of the government on the free tuition and the wide fee. Because they want to make sure that the president make a statement on it, or the minister of education make a government policy statement and say this thing that was put in place by President George Weah, we believe that it is in the interest of the students and the parents. And so this government is going to continue with that process until at such time we believe that it's not necessary. That way the students know exactly they still have the free education. They still have the free education at the college level, at the secondary level, and they have their wire fee that will be paid. They don't know now whether the government is going to pay the wire fee. They are confused. They are completely confused. But look, this is our second stream, and the first part you missed it, but here's what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll have 3 other people joining us, and we'll discuss in details some of the things that we are talking about. We'll have one JMB supporter is coming tomorrow, so we should be ready to be bombarded by him. I don't know how to bombard, but I want to say, look, based on what we have, we'll usually finish by 5 o'clock my time, which is, I don't know if I go to.
It's 4.
Yeah. So I'm just going to give you the next 2 minutes for you to make your closing comment. And tomorrow, 3 o'clock our time, which is Central Time, will be here. Corresponding reports start from 3 to 4, and then from 4 to 5 is to 6 actually. So it will be discussion. So we'll see tomorrow how it works out. But I want to say thank you for coming. Let me get your parting comments.
Yeah, first and foremost, my parting comment very short. Number one, UP, get your act together. You got to get your act together. You're not. Your first 1 month is going down south. It's going south. You got to get your act together. And I want to say congratulations to Major General Prince C.
This is
Johnson
absolutely
for resigning in the interest of your national peace. That was a right step. And in the whole process, you were the most responsible person. That the Senate could not do it, the president couldn't do it. You saw it and you did it. And I want to give you your flower while you are alive. The AFL women, as they're meeting with you, make sure you insist on your demands, because if you let them sweet talk you, you will go back again and you continue in the same place where you started from. So, and let everybody try to work for the peace of the country. Let us give the government, the new government, benefit of the doubt, and let us see what happens in the first 100 days. Thank you for having me, Mr.
yeah.
John.
Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Brother Salif. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, that boy made a pass up with this on the feet.